Later today, the Assembly Public Safety Committee will consider the merits of Assembly Bill 390 by San Francisco Assemblyman Tom Amino. I want to make it clear that, in my opinion, that event that is taking place will be a slanted exercise promoting the idea of legalizing pot. It should not be considered at all a fair public discourse in regards to the challenges and the problems that would result as a result of this bill becoming law. AB 390 is another dumb legislative proposal. The bill does not simply eliminate penalties for cultivation and the sale of marijuana. It authorizes the licensing of a vast array of marijuana retailers. Right now we call them drug dealers. Encouraging the public, particularly young people, to engage in harmful activity in order to generate revenue is outrageous. Part of the premise of this bill is the legalization will increase prices and increase the use of marijuana. This is terrible public policy. If cigarettes were currently illegal, would the proponents of AB 390 be arguing for the legalization of tobacco in order to raise revenue? In fact, the absurdity of AB 390 is that many of its proponents support endless restrictions to tobacco sales. Among the worst of AB 390's many ill-conceived provisions, the bill would immediately eliminate penalties for commercial cultivation and the sale of marijuana, even though it would not authorize the retail licensing sale unless and until the federal law would change to permit such sales. Again, how do you do that? How do you legalize one side? Go ahead and remove all the restraints on one side, but yet realize that you have federal law in conflict. The bill, in addition, would reduce the penalty for the sale of marijuana to a child, even under age 14, from a felony to a $100 infraction. Under current law, it's a misdemeanor to provide alcohol or tobacco to a child, a less penalty than what you get for giving a beer to a child than it would be to give them a joint. AB 390 would legalize the sale of marijuana and related drug paraphernalia even to these minors. The Board of Equalization has questioned whether or not this would even be a legal tax. AB 390 places no restrictions on retailers of marijuana other than require that they be age 21 and not require any other kind of background checks. In addition, 390 exempts sellers from civil liability under the Drug Dealer Liability Act for any harm caused by the marijuana. Again, can you imagine these same proponents doing these for tobacco sales? Neither the California legislature nor the U.S. Congress ought to be promoting schemes to mass market marijuana for recreational purposes. Already, the dubious distribution of the regulated so-called medical marijuana that we have out there has already created and shown the crime that results in communities as a result of those sale activities. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to be here with a group of people who, again, not only feel strongly about this, but also have their personal experiences and their commitments to back up their thoughts and their concerns. I'd like to introduce John Redmond now, who's the Executive Director of Californians for Drug-Free Youth.